For this session, we're going to look at the next data analysis section, which is the mean. Another way of saying mean is actually average. We will look at the definition in a short while. So by definition, the mean, or we can call it the average. Okay, so in the exam or in the test, if you see the word average, it actually means mean. Okay, of a data set is found by adding all numbers in the data set. So you add up all the numbers in the data set and then dividing by the number of value in the set itself. So this is the definition. We will look at how this works in the next slide. Let's say you are given a question, very simple question like this. Find the mean of 1, 5, 8, and 12. Okay, 1, 5, 8, and 12. So the mean is adding up the whole data set itself. So what is the data set? The data set is actually 1, 5, 8, and 12. So you need to add up 1, 5, 8, and 12. So that is how you get this top portion over here. See, 1 plus 5 plus 8 plus 12. And you need to divide it by the number of data set. So how many data do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4 data set. Okay, in this data set itself. That is how you come to this 4 at the bottom. So if you solve this, okay, you add up the 1, 5, 8, and 12 divided by 4, alright, you would get 6.5. So the mean is actually 6.5. Sometimes the question is not that direct. It doesn't give you the data set listed out, but it gives you a table. Alright, here is a typical example. Find the mean age of the students. So given a table. So over here on the top you have the age, 13, 14, 15, 16, and you have the number of students. So you have 5 student, 8 student, 17 student, and 10 student over here. If you want to try this question out, I will advise you pause the video so you can give yourself some time to try it out, because I will be going through the steps as well as the answer itself in a short while. Now at this current moment, ignore this bottom portion of how to get this answer. I'll explain that in a short while. First, the key is to understand the table. So what you have here, if we look at the age, 13 and the number of students is 5. It's as good as saying that I have 5 students, all of them age 13. So I have 13 5 times. Alright, and if I go to the next column, I have age 14 and number of student 8. It's as good as saying that there is actually 8 14 students, alright, of this age, and so for pair by pair or column by column. Once you can actually visualize this or understand the table, then it starts to make sense. I will take this pair of number, because I have 5, 13, so I actually multiply them. See, 5 and 13, I multiply them. I will take the next set, which is 14 and 8. I'll multiply them. See, do the same. 15 and 17, multiply them. See, over here. 16 and 10, I will multiply them as well. But I need the total. So that is where I have all these plus over here. See, the plus over here, and the plus over here. That will actually be my sum or my total. Alright, but how do I get the number of data set? The number of data set will be the number of students for this particular case. So I will take this entire row, the number in this entire row, which is number of students, and I will actually add them up. So I have 5 plus 8 plus 17 plus 10. Alright. Now, if you do all this calculation, addition and multiplication carefully, alright, don't make any silly mistake, you should get 592 over 40. So if you take 592 divided by 40, punch it into your calculator, you would get the answer 14.8.